General G coming at you guys again with a motherfucking review. And today's review is going to be Legend of Zelda. Actually, this isn't a review, it's sort of a quick view since I haven't beat the game yet. I'm about a little more than 7 hours into the game. I'm going to give you guys my quick thoughts. Now, I'm going to be fucking honest, completely honest. I spent my hard earned cash on the motherfucking collector's edition because I wanted to give it a shot. It's supposed to be one of these year's best games. And I needed to play it. You know, I played every other fucking game of the year contender. It's only fair for me to play Zelda. Um, Now I'm gonna start it off with saying this is the best Wii game I've played so far. I mean, I bought Mario Galaxy 1, Mario Galaxy 2, the new Wii, and this is the longest I've ever played a Wii game. You know, Galaxy just got stale after a while. You know, it's just I don't know, but this is the longest I played a game. Now I'm gonna start with the pro. You know, like I said, it's a quick video. I'm gonna try to do this video real quick, just to give you a thought real quick, and I'm gonna beat the game and I'll give you a full review. So far, the game is fun. It is a very, very fun and addicting game. Reminds you of the old school, like the older Zeldas, like Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time. So it's a very, you know it's Zelda at heart. You know, when you start playing it, you know it's a Zelda game. It is very fun. It is very addicting. Those are the pros. You know, the story so far, I don't know about that new character, Demon Lord or whatever the fuck that dude's name is. I can't remember off the top of my head. But, I mean, I guess I'm still at the beginning. I'm barely scratching the surface. So, story is decent. It's not all that. Nothing fucking amazing has happened yet. You know, Zelda goes down to the motherfucking surface, blah, blah, blah. You try and look for her. You know, typical shit. But the game is fucking fun. Now, the game does have a lot of problems. The GameSpot review, 7.5. Do I agree with it? In ways, yes. In ways, no. One thing that I do agree with the guy is the motion controls. A lot of these Wii fanboys are in such a fucking denial. Oh, he didn't have his shit set up right. Oh, he didn't have his shit. No, bullshit. I set up my, I calibrated the Wii Motion Plus perfectly, okay? And there are still a lot of problems. This Wii Motion Plus really doesn't, to me, didn't do anything. It's not an advantage. I mean, you still got, it's not accurate. You know, it's accurate for most of the time, but there's a lot of times where it's not accurate. It's not responsive. You know, you got your regular sideways swings. You got your slash downwards, and you got your upward slashes. And sometimes when you're doing the sideways slashes, you know, this guy will do a fucking upward slash, you know, and you're clearly doing the sideways. It doesn't work all the time. It doesn't read the shit right most of the time. I mean, sometimes, you know, not all the times. For the most part, they do work, but a lot of the times, the motion controls do not work, especially the flying sequences. When you get on your red bird, the flying sequences are horrible. The way you fucking have to tilt the remote so he can turn, and it just feels so fucking wonky when you're flying your bird with the Wii Motion Plus. A worst thing is you got this little bug that you throw out, and the little bug can go like through little holes and shit to try to get like in walls. That bug controls horribly with the fucking Wii Motion Plus as well. Like, you know, for the most part it controls good, but there's time where you're trying to turn, and this motherfucker just won't turn, and he'll like fucking go and hit the goddamn wall, etc. You know, especially when Link's flying off, when you push the down button to fly off your fucking bird, and you gotta like go, you know, you're floating in the sky, and you gotta go into the void or whatever. It controls horrible. You gotta like move the control forward for Link to go forward or drift backwards. It's not very responsive. I had to repeatedly call my fucking bird again, and then fucking bird catch me again because it wasn't controlling right. It wasn't, you know, it's just very awkward, especially when you're floating and when you're flying. The controls are very awkward. Other than that, like for jumping and running, they work good. You know, they work good for the sword pretty much. For the most part, they work good. You will have problems. The camera work is fucking horrible. I mean, for a 2011 game with so much hype, you know, I'm spoiled with the voice acting of Uncharted, the camera work of Uncharted, Batman Arkham City, games of that sort. I'm spoiled. And now a big release like this in 2011, I can get past the graphics because I know it's a fucking Wii, okay? I can see that. But the camera work is fucking horrible, wonky. Like, there's time when you enter the door and you want to see the enemy ahead of you. You push the Z button to fix the camera right behind Link. And you want to do that so you can see what's ahead of you. You can use a slingshot or hack and slash or whatever. And if you're close to the wall, the camera will go behind and go right back to where it's at. So you cannot see what's in front of you sometimes. And that shit is very aggravating, especially in a dungeon crawler like Zelda. where you're in these tight little spaces sometimes, these hallways, these corridors, and you can't see. You know, that's a big fucking problem. I don't care what any of these fanboys say. It's a problem. The camera is not very fucking good. Voices. We already knew voice acting wasn't gonna happen. But when Link is fucking talking to his fucking character, I mean, it's 2011, guys. It's next gen. You know what I'm saying? Every fucking game, even this fucking game, has voice acting. Sonic Generations, it's a fucking platformer. Even that game has fucking voice acting. Okay? Might not be the best, but it's still there. Sometimes Zelda be talking and all you see is a dialogue from the person that's responding to Zelda. Like, I don't know. I think it just feels old now. You know, now in 2011, it feels bad. Especially after playing games like Uncharted and, you know, all these other games that have a lot of voice acting. It just feels wrong. You know, how can Nintendo give one of their best franchises this fucking goddamn redheaded child treatment? You know what I'm saying? The voice is bad. The story so far is all right. I mean, I don't know about that Demon Lord dude. So far, it hasn't picked up. I'm 37 hours, so I got to give it a chance there. But so far, the story is decent. Nothing special. Where this game shines at so far, 7 hours into the game, is its gameplay. It's a fun game and its gameplay. Motion controls are not accurate. I don't care what these Nintendo drones, these wee lickers, they are not 100% accurate. Like I said, I don't give a fuck what they say. They know this shit. They're gonna deny it, but they know this shit. They are not 100% accurate. The camera is fucking horrible. The animation, the way Link fucking runs, especially when he fucking jumps. Oh my god, this motherfucker jumps and he has his left leg forward and his back leg backwards, and that's how he looks the whole time. It's just one fucking animation, you know, no fluidity, no smoothness. It's just the way he's jumping. It just feels like a fucking Nintendo 64 GameCube game. Very, very bad and dull animations. You know what I'm saying? Especially when he's like jumping, like I said. Take a look at that. Now, these Nintendo guys cannot deny this. This is 100% fact. The animation is pretty fucking bad sometimes, most of the times. The motion controls work half the time, don't work half the other time. On the flying sequences are very bad. The camera is fucking horrible. You know, so is a game a 10? So far, it's not a 10. I mean, these problems are quite visible. I'm having a damn good time with this game. This is the best Wii game, longest Wii game I've ever played. I'm having a great time. It's a great game, but it has its problems. It's not fucking perfect like these guys claim it is. Either way, like I said, this is my quick view. It's not a full review, just quick impressions. I want to get into the story more and let you know what I think, if the story got any better, if, you know, I got a little more used to the controls, if they got a little more accurate, the camera works a little better, or did it get worse? You know, shit like that. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my full review. Peace.